Alright, well, I'm more or less done with, the Command and Conquer tier list and stuff, but I figure I should at least go through, at least, ranking everything, what I basically consider my favorite, videos and stuff like that. So, let's just get to it. I'm not going to do a whole lot of, switching around, stuff from, up to bottom and stuff like that, because, that would take too much time. I'll be basically in, the same ranks. But I will go for the individual ranks, sort them out here a little bit, so... What intro do I consider to be best? What Allied missions or what Soviet missions or what non-missions do I like better than the other ones? Let's see. So, first things first, I'm going to basically throw the game intro for Command & Conquer basically to start here because I consider it to be the best. The intro for, Railroad is, not bad as well. Time will tell, time will tell. It's definitely, too, spectacular, but it does its job. I'll put it right there. Let's go with, let's see here. Maybe I'll go with Allies 1 for, right here. I'll put Soviet 1 right there. Some things you're not cleared to see. I think I'll leave that right there. You disappoint me, Kukov. That's an awesome, bit of film. This is for right there. Not all our battles fare as well as yours. So that's Allies 4, telling you about, the incoming attacks and stuff like that. Put that right there, I think. Kukan kills Frankopaki. It's simple. I'm just going to throw us right down here, I think. There's the, one about the defector and, everything about being scorched earth and stuff like that. Let's leave it right there. Ukraine outro. And I am Russian. I do not trust anybody. I'll leave it right there. Spain intro. Make our people love us or die. That actually moved up a little bit, so... Put it right there. Retaliation Soviet end. As we both know, I have lost my heart in this. It's informative, it ties things together. So I think it's fine right there. Pull an intro, cause son, you're in for one hell of a ride. That's fine right there. Alright, so, not 8. I am Kane. The introduction for Kane. It's an awesome introduction. Single fort right there. The cradle of my temple, a nice little quick, insert, basically to get you into, the final mission for Not 13. Just gonna throw it right here, I think. GI4. Is that camera still running? So that's basically the outro, basically, Greg Barrett basically doing his thing, and then, Kane, showing his propaganda stuff. I'll go right here, I think. Just enough time to blast. That's basically a static intro. I mean, besides the stack, it's it's a very typical intro, so that's probably fine right there. Don't look so surprised, Commander. So that's basically about the information briefing, showing Kane and his tricks and stuff like that. I'll throw it right there. GI6, just enough time. Yeah, it's fine right there. We have the finale, GI finale. Alright, we've taken Sirius, and then Blast. He's gets killed, the, guy in there. The GI, finale is, pretty good. It's nothing special, but... Where do I want to move it? I know a lot of work went into it, but I don't feel it's, that up to snuff for what I basically did, so... Put it right there. Alright, so, the Rockfall finale. It's just an awesome, extra, basically getting out of the game, so... I think I'll throw it right here. Just behind you, Disappointment Kukov. Alright, well, there we go. There's the fantastic tier basically out of the way for this full tier list right here. Excellent tier. So we got Seal in Berlin. You know, it's just a Q cop being introduced. When you kill one, that's basically Stalin. That's fine. No, basically that right there. Their lives rest in your hands. Whatever. Kind of blows the bridge. That's good right there. I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent. That has to go over in this direction. And then, so very pretty, but also stubborn. Protos right there. Alright, Ukraine intro. Your mission in Ukraine is simple. So that's like the introduction to the retaliation stuff. I'll throw it right here. Austria outro. And I will drink to your honor. You know, it really shows off the character for Topolov, so throw that right there. You've done well, my friend, yet too well. I can go right here. Alright, so Greece intro. Oh, by the way, I'm General Carville. That's basically the introduction to the Allied retaliation stuff. It's okay. Throw it right there. Greece outro. Give the man some stripes. It's quick, it's basically to the point, it does its job. I'm gonna throw it right here, I think. Tiberian outro. Stavros, you old dog. Basically talk about Stavros on the phone, compliments and stuff like that. It's not really directly at you, it's just more like you're witnessing a phone call. That one. I'm just gonna throw it right there. Alright, it came from our work. What? How big? Casualties. I'm gonna leave it behind, I think. It's not bad intro for the giant ant mission, but it's nothing special or anything overall. Alright, not one. Well, I'm Seth, just Seth. That's gonna go all the way up to the beginning here because this is an awesome intro for our campaign. Just I'm your guy, I do your commander stuff, here's your mission, go and get to it. And this can also go right here. Alright, so he thinks you can handle this. Expert acting from one guy, I'm just gonna throw it right there. I really did like the Seth character basically in Command and Conquer. One of the reasons I like Command and Conquer so much. He's basically lying to your face. That one will basically drop off a little bit down here. Alright, can't say destroy beast in its nest. Prophetic basically and stuff like that. I can go right here. Alright, I hope I can trust you with this. I'm just gonna throw this basically ahead of Carville, that's about it. The choice, my friend, is yours. So that's basically about the net runners. That's hasn't aged as well as I thought, think it might have well, so whatever, it's right there. Mind numbing attack for stuff, that's that's gonna leave it right there, I think. Alright, GI free. Doing civvy time at the UN, I can sit right there. Should GI have something can be cut? Is this simply a guide to briefing? I'll have to leave it right there. Welcome to the big time, Commander. So that's basically Carter's death. That one should be thrown up a little bit, so let's throw it right here, I think. Tiberian's new life form. Leave that right there. This is what it's all about. That one can go maybe here. Kane's Temple and Base of Operations, so that's the finale for the GI campaign. It wasn't bad or anything, I guess. A little bit lackluster because he's basically acts as a tired old man at this point. Let's throw it right there. Alright, so the shoulder guns down to our soldier. We're just gonna throw it right there because it's a nice little action scene. So just throw it right there. So there's excellent tier out of the way. Let's get down to laudable. Alright, so he must die a traitor's death. I mean, it's important to story, but whatever. If you fail, do not return. Before I basically have that. I'm surrounded by idiots. I can go right there. Comrade Chairman, I am the future. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that right there. Alright. Let him clear his head. That can sit right there. It appears to make things invulnerable. That can sit right there. Victory is finally within our grasp. So that's like we're getting to like the point where like this turning point of the Allied campaign. I'm gonna throw it right there. Good. Give him hell, boys. Dismissed. So that's basically the final intro briefing. We see the Allied commander back in sort of like top form. You can go right here, I think. Private, I don't see anyone there. Just gonna throw up basically have that one. It could have been so much better, but it's not bad. France Antro, let's get out of here. So that's basically the little two guys in a tanks basically running around. I'll throw up basically over here. Alright, severe intro and Austria intro. These things I am telling you, I am not. Let's throw it right there. We got Siberia intro. Kick those commies out of Siberia. We can sit right there. Poland outro. Big basket of, I don't know, crumpets. Yeah, they get Poland, we get crumpets. I'll throw this up a little bit here, so right about there. Alright, so that's basically right out of the way. So, nod. Freedom regardless of cost. Yeah, I'll throw it right there. Nod 4B. Real funny, tough guy, real funny. That goes all the way up to the top here. Alright, Nod 5. You caught Kane's eye due to disappoint me. Right there, I think. To a simple propaganda mission. This was a little bit less intense than the other one. For right there, why not? Nod 9. A new weapon you might find useful. That's the flame tank one. So, pretty cool. Let's throw it right there. An obvious lunatic. So that's basically talk about movies and stuff like that. Or throw it right there. Said that knowledge is power. So I think this is basically the one where you have to capture the ion codes. It's not anything, terribly bad or anything, but, whatever. Just throw it, sort of over around here. Alright, picking this up. The intro mission to the GDI. I'm actually going to leave it right there. It's not bad, the intro, so we'll throw it right there. Really basically up here. Slap into air a nuclear device. Yeah, I'll throw space up here. Throw basically ahead of Carter, I think. There's the cutscene. It's basically up there let's get out of there, so let's throw it here. Welcome to the lovely town of Bialystok. That's basically talk about the town. Throw that one behind Carter. Just what Tiberian really is. That's basically Kane is doing his thing, and this is the reverse of it, where basically you have him just by himself. I'll say it's better with Kane, but I mean it's not bad with without Kane. Morale, we got some new toys for you. That's basically the briefing. I'm gonna throw it right there, I think. And you can see I have a lot of this Command and Conquer stuff. I have the regular stuff because Even when like Command Conquer's like stuff is like bad, it's still like I have a lot of this alert stuff for sure. Commander stakes have risen, so basically that's like we're getting like toward the end, and like we're getting to like the end of like the campaign. Our fort right there, I think. Fish in a barrel time. It's always fun to listen to this, but that's basically where that goes. And then we got the finale with the Iron Blast. I'm actually just going to leave it right there, because I really don't care much for the Iron Blast intro, so just leave it right there. It's even worse than other stuff I have here. Alright, we're down to like, mediocre tour, so we got the binocular view of the 3 soldiers. I don't care about this. This is going to go right to Begak here, so sit right there. The phone call, I can go all the way back over here ahead of that. Maybe. That's probably equal to it. Advancement into Soviet armies can be rapid. We'll leave this here for now. Nadia ST is excellent. I can go ahead of this. Well, I'll leave it there. Soon we will stand invincible. That's basically capturing the Chrome Spear and stuff like that. And I'll leave it there. Commander, as you are well aware, that's basically about like, the nukes being launched, having you like go send your guys basically in, deal with it. Welcome to USR. That's fine where it is. France intro. Good afternoon, Major. That's basically like, doing your stuff when you're in France, whatever. What you left of it. That can go all the way up to start. Baby steps, that can go ahead of the thing over here or around it. Italy outro. But if your head gets any bigger, I can sit around like in this outro. I really don't think much of the allies exit, so I'm just gonna throw it right here. Ahead of the number 2. Alright, you must first possess the pass, so that's like your introduction to like this. It's something special, it does its job. And it's fine right there. Alright, turn into good doctor. That's a little bit better than the other stuff here, so let's throw it right here. Rocket Sword destroys tank. That can go all the way up to here, I guess. GI7 confusion with that last directive. So that's basically you've been confused. It's being relayed to Ors again. So throw it right there. He holds the key to his Tiberian riddle. On there. Alright, Soviet 4. Throw them a bone. I mean, it could have been better this mission, like his briefing, but it's fine. Death warrants, I can go ahead of here, I guess. That was too close. Put it right there. This can go back here. And boom. There we go. So there's basically like a full tier list for like, the entire like FMVs from Command & Conquer. There's a lot of like, good like alert stuff as you can see up here, but there's a lot more like, Command & Conquer is showing up in like the excellent tier up here and laudable as you can see. And, it's probably worth noting as well that even though like I'm ranking like everything like here, overall it's basically how like everything basically works together as well is like also worth noting here for this game. Command Conquer's like, FMVs, sound effects, and everything else. This works so much better in tension with like each other to like, make this game. But well, it basically is all like more like standalone type of like, or idea. Like, every like cinematic like standalone is like better perhaps, but it has like issues with like how it basically plays into like the missions and like the music and everything else. But not with Command Conquer, for sure. Most of the time. Alright, I'll basically save this up. So let's just get to tier. It's done and out of the way here. So I hope you guys basically enjoy. Lost my sound there, because, why not? Hope you guys basically enjoyed me making all these like tier lists, by the way. I may make one, as I said, for like Dark Rain to like, just like cover its music, because I never actually went around to like, cover Dark Rain, but whatever. Let's just go in here, quickly get this stuff out of the way. So put D, put this here. We're just going to put remastered and add a description. Now, I should probably note, by the way, when I was basically rating these, I wasn't really like looking at like, how like high definition the videos basically were, because I really don't care about like, graphics or audio that much as opposed to like, content. So that might be another way of basically rating them, but whatever. All right, take care. That's basically it. I'll see you when I get around to Dark Reign stuff. I'll also be doing other stuff for now. Take care.